Hello and welcome to all of you. Today my topic is rhinitis. As you know, rhinitis means the inflammation of the nasal mucous membrane, that is called rhinitis. When you see the nose, there is nasal cavity, or we can say there is a pair of nasal cavity divided by the nasal septum, and their total volume is approximately 15 cc with a total surface area of 150 centimeter square. The nasal passages run from nasal vestibule up to the nasopharynx. So, when you see the definition, the rhinitis is defined as the inflammation of nasal mucous membrane lining characterized by one or more of the following symptoms: nasal congestion, rhinorrhea means discharge from the nose, sneezing, and itching in nose. Anatomically, the lining mucosa is continuous uh, with that of the paranasal sinuses. There is four nasal sinuses, that is frontal, ethmoidal, sphenoid, and maxillary. So these sinuses, it goes without saying that if one is involved, the other is also involved. Hence, instead of using the term rhinitis, it would be apt to use the term rhinosinusitis because of association of nasal mucous membrane with paranasal mucus, paranasal sinus mucous membrane. So there, if there is inflammation of the nasal mucous membrane, there may be inflammation of the paranasal sinus. That's why it is called rhinosinusitis. It is called rhinosinusitis. And when you classify the rhinitis, there is importantly two type of the rhinitis: either allergic rhinitis or infective rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis may be seasonal or may be perennial. Infective rhinitis may be acute or chronic, and that may be, especially chronic rhinitis, may be either specific or non-specific rhinitis. And there another type of the rhinitis, there may be other type of the rhinitis that may be occupational, here's hormonal, drugs, irritant, food, emotional, atrophic, GRD, and idiopathic rhinitis. When you see the symptom complex of the rhinitis, the symptom complex of the rhinosinusitis is included nasal congestion, rhinorrhea, sneezing, itching, hyposmia, anosmia, facial pain, and headache. So facial pain and headache is due to the involvement of the mucous membrane of the paranasal sinuses. When you the symptoms especially of rhinitis or rhinosinusitis, there may be repeated attack of sneezing because of nasal irritation and itching of nose. Rhinorrhea means discharge from the nose, itching in eyes, and headache due to the congestion of the paranasal sinuses. And these symptoms tend to reduce with age. If there is persistent rhinitis, it may be reduced with the age. When you classify the allergic rhinitis, so allergic rhinitis may be either intermittent or persistent, mild or moderate. So intermittent means seasonal rhinitis, persistent means perennial rhinitis, either mild, moderate or severe. First one, the seasonal rhinitis, it is also known as intermittent rhinitis. It is usually last less than 4 days or a week. The whole disorder lasts for about a month. The whole disorder lasts for about a month. It is very important point, and usually caused due to the exposure of the seasonal allergens like especially pollen grain allergy. And fifth one is the common during spring when flowers bloom. This type of the rhinitis especially occur in the spring season when flower blooms. And next, mild allergic rhinitis. The allergic rhinitis is considered to be mild if these symptoms, especially sleep disturbances, impairment of the daily activity, impairment of the work, and troublesome symptoms. When you see the moderate allergic rhinitis, this include one of more of the following: sleep disturbance, impairment of the daily activity, impairment of the work, and troublesome symptom. When you see the allergic rhinitis, or we can say the perennial allergic rhinitis, due to the indoors allergens like urine, dyed skin, flax, saliva found on the pet denters, cockroach particles, dust mites, dropping can also trigger the allergic reaction. So this type of the rhinitis is usually always due to the exogenous allergen, like in figure pollen, dust mite debris, animal denters, and waste. So these are the important exogenous factor which are responsible for such type of the rhinitis. So question is that what are the important symptoms occurring in allergic rhinitis? The allergic rhinitis, they are the important following symptom appears in patient. First, itching occur in throat itching, nose, eyes, and roof of mouth. Means itching in throat, nose, eyes, and roof of mouth. And next one, the tearing from eyes and appearance of the dark circle under the eyes. This is a very important diagnostic sign. Stuffy nose, nasal congestion, running of nose, and sneezing is also important symptom of allergic rhinitis. So this is the figure indicating the symptoms of the allergic rhinitis: red, itching, watering eye, sneezing, congestion, running nose, itching or sore throat, post nasal drip. This is very important symptom. Means due to the congestion of the nasal mucous membrane, there may be symptoms appear, that is the post nasal sensation, or we can say the post nasal drip, and patient constantly hawking the throat to throughout the discharge from mouth. So this is called post nasal drip. As well as appearance of cough due to this symptom, there may be appearance of cough, means constant coughing and hawking of mucus from throat. And next, when you physically examine the patient, the first important diagnostic sign appear, that is called nasal crease. Means there is horizontal crease across the lower half of the bridge of the nose appear due to the rhinitis, or we can say especially in allergic rhinitis. And second one, the rhonorrhea, and sometime this may be associated with the DNS, deviation or perforated nasal septum. There are some external nasal manifestation. These manifestation or appear, we can say the extra nasal appearance of the manifestation. The first, retracted and abnormal flexibility of the tympanic membrane. Second, injection and swelling of the palpebral conjunctiva, as well as there is excessive tearing. Cobblestone appearance on oropharynx. They are the extra nasal sign in ear, as well as in eyes, as well as in oropharynx, due to the congestion or due to the allergic inflammation of the nasal mucous membrane. And some of the classical sign appear especially in allergic rhinitis. Is the first one, the over white, and second, high arch palate. They means over white and high arch palate may be associated with the DNS and may be responsible for such type of the rhinitis. So we can say the allergic rhinitis. And next one, the allergic snares and allergic salute. Means there is dark pigmentation just below the eye, that is called allergic snares. And second, allergic salute means the patient gives already such type of the salute, especially when patient suffering from allergic rhinitis. So that is called allergic salute. And transverse crease over the tip of the nose is an important diagnostic sign, and conjunctival congestion and periorbital edema means the swelling around the eye is also important diagnostic sign for such type of the rhinitis. And when you see the investigation means full blood count, histamine test, nasal smear test, intranasal provocation test, skin allergy test means especially skin test or subcuticular test for allergen. And there are some important tests: intradermal test, skin point irradiation test, nasal challenge, nasal cytological examination is very important test for such type of the rhinitis. And other investigation like RAST, radio allergosorban test, and FAST, PRIST, X-ray, PNS is very important tool, CT, PNS, nasal endoscopy, and evaluate for also for asthma. So they are the investigation for the rhinitis, especially allergic rhinitis cases and rhinitis cases. And next, prognosis. The treatment is available and patient remain in symptom free only until re-exposure of allergy to antigens, allergic antigens. No evidence of the mortality for such type of the disease itself, but high morbidity. So there is no mortality but high morbidity, and seasonal allergic symptom improves as patient age. जैसे जैसे पेशेंट की एज बढ़ेगी सिम्टम ग्रेजुअली इंप्रूव होते जाएंगे. So there are the two type of the treatment especially. First with the avoidance of factor, and next medical treatment, and sometime surgical treatment may be required. So first, avoidance: minimum contact with the offending allergens, reduce dust mite exposure by installing bed pillows, mattresses in allergic proof covering, use of allergen proof bedding, and next rest, avoiding cold, avoiding maintaining factor, light diet, and maintenance of personal hygiene. When you see the homeopathic treatment, the treatment on the basis of the healing art based on the constitution and anti-miasmatic medicine make the immune power of body balanced and at the same time free it from painful symptom. Tell it to for the palliation and cure the allergic condition, a detailed and thoroughly case taking is strongly emphasized. Aphorism number 82, 104, 106, 167, 205, 209 must be following along with the footnote of aphorism 88, 89, 90, and 94. When you see the single medicine for allergic rhinitis in synthesis repertory 9.1 edition, the hay fever with itching in ear, agaricus; with palate itching, agaricus; with asthmatic breathing, carcinosin; with asthmatic breathing in August, Allium cepa; until fall, Synapse nigra; autumn aggravation, Dulcamara and Soram; in spring, Allium cepa, Gelsemium, lachesis, Naja, Sabadilla, Sanguinaria, tubercularum; changes of temperature aggravation, Dioxycanum, and worms, room amelioration, Placitinum. And next, synthesis repertory, beginning stage, Rosa, Damascena, and chronic carcinosin, recurrent carcinosin, periodicity every year, that is Bambusa, Arundel, Dinacia. And next, prophylactic arsenic album, Califos, and Sorinum, and dust aggravation, Lycopersicum, and Esquilentinum. And next, fine dust in air, Belladonna, new grass allergy, Dulcamara; grief, from grief, Netramur; sun exposure, Duxinum. And next, single vaccine for Allergic rhinitis, repertory of hearing guiding symptom of our materia medica, hay fever early in August, worse in morning with sneezing, Allium cepa, cannot be near cut grass, new mown haze, Dulcamara, either nostril affected, alternately with the other Synapse nigra, with rawness of chest, Carbobase, at seaside Dulcamara, with morning sneezing Gelsemium, rose cold asthma, sick and faint from odor of flower, Sanguinaria, with sensitive to odor to flower, Allium cepa, with itching in ear, Semicifiga, if suppressed, belladonna and calicare crab, if heaviness in forehead, impaired mood, nux vomica, severe headache with redness of lid, sabadilla, constant sneezing, dulcamara, with annual asthma, stricta, asthma coming on about last of August, Silesia, asthma on about 20th of August, Rhinum, comes on July 28, saying still frost, Synapse nigra, with asthma in damp weather, Synapse nigra. So overall conclusion, all allergen rhinitis is very common disorder that can significantly impact the quality of life. The diagnosis is made through the comprehensive history and physical examination, further diagnostic testing using skin pricking test or other allergic tests. The homeopathic therapeutic option available for the treatment of allergic rhinitis is very effective in managing symptoms and generally safe and well tolerated. So usually common homeopathic medicine which are used, especially case of rhinitis, that is Allium cepa, arsenic album, arsenic iode, euphrasia, tellurium, phosphorus, natrum and ferrum phos. So this is all about the rhinitis, especially allergic rhinitis. Thank you.